Okay, so we are live on YouTube right now, and I just decided, hey, let's record a video real quick because we're waiting for Santa Claus to come. So let's record. So here is a quick update. Um, a quick update. Um, an update overview. We started off with the biggest part of this update, the Titanic pets. So here's how they work. So basically, there's this egg now that with 24 hours in, and you can get this Titanic pet. Look at how big it is. They are completely rideable, which is also awesome. Inside this egg, you can also get the Mrs. Claus pet, and also the Mrs. Claus huge pet, and also the Titanic pet. And then the huge, and then this one it has been halved in terms of changes. Next up, the Christmas quests are back. Starting off with finding the elf, and for today, the elf is actually in the Void World. So let's go ahead and go and find that. It's on the fountain. If you're watching this video when it was uploaded, now you discovered today's elf on the shelf. Next up is a pretty hard quest, but might end up being worth it in the end. It is, if we head over to Wonderland, it is to break 100 candy canes. So basically there's these candy canes that are back across the map, and you now have to break 100 of them. So let me just break all the ones that are over here real quick, because this is gonna take a while. Also, ooh, the Grinch cat is here. Okay, so it's the Grinch cat this time. So that's pretty interesting. So we will cover that once it happens in a separate video, and also while live. Next up is Santa's cottage. So you can go in here and get to this chest right here, which is absolutely kind of crazy. 282 billion. Look at the per tick numbers that I'm getting here. 60 billion. I'm sure, of course, that this is a glitch and probably will be patched. But it's still kind of crazy the amount of money you can get from this. I've already made 24 trillion, and let me tell you, I was at around 400 billion before this update came out. So that just shows really just how much this update is doing for us. So also in this update is the exclusive egg, the new one. So the exclusive annual one is still here, but then we also have this exclusive Titanic egg, which is limited time and goes away in a few days. Inside this egg, you can get the Grinch cat, the present chest mimic, the present mimic, huge variants, and then also the Titanic cat. Also, here's a quick look at what this ends up giving us. That's a lot of money. So you can get that, and you can get these pets, which are a limited time and will never be returning again. And this was actually your best bet on getting the Titanic cat. And there's a few other minor changes besides the whole Grinch cat, which I can't really show you on this video. Including the gem cap has been increased by 10 times in the player inventory in the bank. The Santa Paws has been buffed, and it will drop pets from the first 5 Christmas eggs at random and more loot bags. And by the way, when this Grinch comes, it will actually replace the Santa Paws event. But you can still get a huge snowman. So now, while the mailbox is temporarily disabled, when it gets enabled again, it will bring rejected gifts returned back to the sender, and then if the sender rejects again, it will be deleted. And then adding a mailbox log history, you can tap messages to send mail back. You'll get a confirmation pop-up when pressing claim all. There's a button to accept multiple gifts at a time, reject multiple gifts at a time, and then when you're in accept or reject mode, there'll be a button to select all. The mailbox will be faster, and it will also include a warning if you include the word sign in your mail message. There's a note that partners are not guaranteed to return your pet in the mail. They're very busy making awesome content. Also, if you turned off notifications, and there's some notifications that will now be able to break through that. It'd be for important ones. And yeah, so that is basically this update.